Hey everybody, it's Jay, and today I have a video where I'm showing you another one of my art journals again. This is a finished one, so it's full. Most of them are like from 2020 to 2024, but I did add a few that are like much older than that, 2018, 2017 and stuff. Like these are from 2017. Let's just start with it, shall we? So this says, für meine Transgender-Brüder, Schwestern und Geschwister, du bist nicht alleine, gesammelte Werke, Jay, my full name, and approximately 2017 until 2024. So this translates to for my transgender brothers, sisters, and siblings, you are not alone. A collection of works by me. So this is the first artwork. This is a self-portrait. I took a selfie of myself and then used that selfie as a reference. It is done with watercolors. It's from around 2020, I believe. Then we have this, which is a picture from a trans creator on Instagram that I follow. You know, there's not a lot of bigger trans guys who haven't had top surgery who share posts like this, and back then when I drew this I hadn't had top surgery myself, so this meant quite a lot to me to see a body like mine. I wanted to celebrate that in this art. I think he also like posted it on his story, which was really cool. I will probably link his like Instagram down below or like on screen if you want to check him out. He's really great. These are self-portraits again, once again after a picture of myself. Yes, I am naked in these, but you can't see anything really because I'm like blocking everything with my limbs. This is done with pencil, with watercolors, and then we have a ink drawing that I did blind. So basically I didn't look at the paper while I was drawing. Like I basically let my hand do its thing while just looking at the reference picture. Does that make sense? And I then added these 3 dots on top of it because I thought it was kind of bare and it needed something. And you know, Trinity, 3 pictures of myself in different styles and the 3 dots. I think it works. Then these are done with Posca and black ink. This is the creation of Adam, but this time they're touching because this is kind of about intimacy and sexuality. You can actually feel this, this is like a cutout of the same silhouette as this woman. So I cut this out and then traced it here and here again. So they're like basically 4 times the same woman, and she's kind of kissing herself in that way, I guess. But yeah, I think this looks really cool. This one is a watercolor artwork of Ryan. Back in the day, this is from like 2020, I think it says, yeah, from September 6th. I hadn't really figured him out as a character that much yet. It still is Ryan, even though he looks very different. But I have him as a doll, and I kind of was figuring out how he would look as a human back then, and he does look kind of similar to this, but nowadays I draw him very differently. Yeah, I love the colors. They're like yellow and like the halo-ish style. This is a singer and musician artist called Orville Peck, who has like this iconic style with like the cowboy hat, the mask, these like strings in front of his face that come from the mask, and he's like a country singer but make it queer and make it really cool. Like I love his stuff. I can't always listen to it because some of it is just so emotional, but I really recommend it. This is from 2021, March 15th. Yeah, this is watercolors and watercolor pencils. This is done with watercolors, I believe, as well as watercolor pencils that I like smudged a little bit, and ink pens. Some reference pictures that I used for these, as well as I think this was also with a reference, probably, but it's from 2020, August 28th. And this is kind of inspired by the character Hank from Detroit Become Human. This is inspired by Sappho, queerness and femininity, and I guess lesbianism. These are done with watercolors, Posca for the like bright colors here, and some black inks. I love the expression of this character, and in general like the way I did some of the like texturing, and I like doing collages like this. It's fun. This one is done with watercolors. I love how tender this looks, and I love how this face turned out. I'm really mad that this arm is a bit too long. So don't look at that too much, but I love how the faces look. They are so good. These are live drawings. They were in person. There's a few of those in here. They're done with watercolor pencils and some red ink. It's from December 2020. I think it's from the 20th of December 2020. Another self-portrait. Maybe some of you know this. I used this as a profile picture on social media for quite a long time. Yeah, it's one of my favorite self-portraits. It's done with watercolors and a gold acrylic pen. No, actually, this was done with actual gold foil, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, as you can see, this is like, it actually looks like gold because it is actual gold foil that I used. Like I glued this on as the earring. Looks so cool. Like in person it looks even better, I think, than like the pictures because of the gold. Here was trying out some Posca markers from 2021, April 28th. It's like some neon colors. I love how this looks. And here we have watercolors and black ink pens again. People love how this looks, even though it's actually really easy to do this kind of like style. But I think people really like this like transparency of like the tights. This is from the 9th of September 2020. I actually used this drawing as like a base for doing a lot of digital collages. I really love how those look as well. Maybe I'll put a picture up or something, but yeah. More Posca and trying out some effects. I think I did some like effects on the original picture with my phone. Like I added some like different filters, distorted it, and then added my own spin to it. But this is from the 29th of April 2021. This one took forever. But this is done with black ink. I was just inspired by architecture. I wanted to get back into like drawing more backgrounds, because that's something that I lack in my art. I usually draw either backgrounds or like figures, but I can't really combine them very well. I'm trying to get back into like combining them a bit more. It kind of has like this infinity vibe. I like how this looks still, even though it has some blue here from this picture, which, you know, happens if you have an art book for a long time. Stuff just smudges, but that's fine. These are once again Posca pens, where I tried some more of those like neon colors, this like extreme coloring. I think this looks really cool, like especially the face. So over here we have more Orville Peck. This is done with watercolor pencils and ink pens. The back here, like these squares, are done with Posca. These like plants, where I tried out some color blending with watercolors. Watercolor pens once again. This is from June 9th, 2021. Or yeah, there's also some pencil ones, as you can see, like these are the pencils. These three I sketched with pencil, and here I added a bit of color as well. And these I think I did directly with colored pencils. Next, I think this was a homework actually from when I was in art university. This is from, 2020, the 9th of November. These are some texture studies. This is a chestnut leaf. Like, so this took 30 minutes, and here I took 8 minutes, and you can kind of see like the difference in how I kind of go about texturing and how it looks in comparison. I think that's very interesting actually. And this one has a basket. Everyone's looking 30 minutes, 10 minutes. You can really see a huge difference, I think. This cloud is, I think, the only one where I didn't use like an actual object in front of me. Like I actually just used a picture for this. This was 20 minutes, this was 10 minutes. And here is some water droplets. once again 20, and this one is in 8 minutes only. And then we have an urban sketch. I think this was also done from a photo, but here I used gouache, I think, for the first time in this, and some, once again, watercolor pencil, and sometimes like here in the windows I just smudged it around with like water, which is the nice thing about watercolor pencils. You can kind of like draw with it afterwards, like remove the pigment, kind of like watercolors. These are live drawings, so this is with a live model. These were 20 minutes apparently. I think both of them were done in the 20-minute span. This is from the 10th of December 2020. This is like watercolor pencils. Once again, added water to some of the bits, like especially like the shadows and stuff in the background. I really like this one. And here I used an ink pen as well. I think I probably did this one really fast and like did this one first and then this one afterwards to kind of like do it really fast. That's what I love doing, actually. This one is just watercolor pencils. This might have been also like 20 minutes. More of those, this time just in black and with ink added as well. Here I kind of went into the hand a bit more. I love doing live nude drawings, they're very fun to do. Here's another one with watercolor pencils. And this one is just with watercolors and very, very simplified. I actually really like this style. I think I could have done more of this. Like, it's not as easy because, like, obviously this is not, like, anatomy-wise, this one is not the best, but I think it's very interesting visually. These are done with coal, and I think these were also done live. Same as this one. Coal's a bit tricky with sealing. Even if you seal it well, it still kind of spreads everywhere, as you can see. Like, it does come off a little bit. It's not too bad anymore after sealing it, but yeah, that's just how it is. This was actually a project in university. We made like molds of ourselves, like of our own bodies. Like, this is my own mouth and this is my own eye. And I actually have these things, like these made out of plaster. Like I own them. And I think they look really cool, and I have like the instructions written down as well in case I ever want to do them again. Here we have some urban sketches. I think these were homeworks as well from my city. Another one here. Yeah, these are really fun, I think. Most of them were done from photos, some of them were done like in person. So like actual urban sketching. Yeah, this is like at my university. This is also like a university thing where I was thinking about the project we were supposed to do that year. Yeah, just different ideas I had. This is done with Poscas, just an orb kind of study. And here we have more Posca on this side. This is from the 5th of July 2021, and this person is done with watercolor pencils. Here's a few buildings. This is kind of like architecture, and here's kind of like things I thought of before drawing like a bigger version of it, and kind of like figuring out what I wanted to do. This is from the 24th of May 2021, and here's some more versions. And here I kind of started to kind of figure out what I wanted, and this is also the finished one. Like, well, not the finished, but like the version I ended up doing on like a bigger scale. Here's a few simplified tree studies in watercolor, and another tree, and like I also was figuring out how to like texture very simplified for like this project, because I wanted to draw trees without them being like too intensely in the foreground. so like not too detailed for this project here. And yeah, just very basic shapes like this. Here we have a deer in pencil and a deer skull that is also in pencil. I actually own a deer skull. Well, my dad owns one. I'm actually not sure if this was a picture or not. I know this is definitely when I was at McDonald's once, and I drew my like little tray. Like I was in like the coffee place of McDonald's, and I just drew what was on my table. But yeah, here we have a snail, also just in pencil, both of this. And here we have more background studies, trying to do some more background stuff. And this is done with watercolors, I believe, looks like, yeah, and ink pens. Honestly, this looks kind of cool. I like the way I like textured it and kind of simplified some of it. More texture studies. This is a pencil drawing of an earring I own. This one is from the 24th of June 2021, and here is a texture study of a rose, once again in pencil. I think this was like done in a different paper, as you can see. Like I have a few that I just had in a different sketchbook or just on like a single sheet of paper, and ended up just putting in here for safekeeping. I actually really love how this looks. I like how I like erased some bits to kind of highlight it more. This was done with gouache, I believe. No, this is acrylic paint. This is from the 2nd of October 2021. I cut up one of my paintings and did this collage, as well as this one on this side. Looks kind of cool. Just some experimenting with that. And here we have me trying out some Giotto Turbo colors. I think my dad gave them to me, but yeah, I was just testing out some of them for these mushrooms, and I think some water got onto this. Another self-portrait. I did this one, I have a few of those that I did with just a mirror in front of me. This one is definitely done with a mirror. This one is from the 5th of October 2021, and these are some frog studies in different mediums, so like just watercolors and ink, watercolor ink, and I think also watercolor pencils, just ink, both combined. Again, I love this one. This one's so cute. And once again, watercolors and ink. Oh, I love this one as well. This one is done with acrylic, I'm pretty sure. Might be gouache as well. I'm actually not 100% sure which one I used here. Maybe a mixture of both, but yeah, this is also glued in. And on top of it, I did these bee and this like flower sketch drawing with ink pens again. And this is from the 30th of October 2021. Same as this one, I think. This one I really like as well. I love the colors with like the purple and the yellow being like really simplified, and then the black like basically just being 3 colors. I like it. And I love the expression. I also love drawing bees and flowers. Some more flowers here. This is based on a drawing of a picture of my grandma, who I didn't really get to know that much due to her dementia. But this is her when she was a bit younger. It doesn't resemble her 100%, like, but then again, I didn't really know her back then. Yeah, but I know that she loved flowers, and she had like a garden that she took care of. And on this side we have some more ink drawings of flowers. Here we have more brushes that I was testing out. But yeah, these are like the ones I was testing out. Same as these ones. These were also new ones that I was testing. Pretty sure this is like a historical trans person. if I don't remember to put it on screen, I might put it in the description or something, but yeah. These are also like the new pens that I used, I think. Yeah, I think these are these ones. But yeah, these are from the 10th of November, and some women here on the side. Some more outfits where I was like testing out how to do like folds and stuff. Clothing is difficult, I think. But some more pencil drawings. I love drawing statues. There's something about drawing statues that is just so interesting. And yeah, some more pencil testing. And this one is done with watercolors, I'm pretty sure. This is watercolors. These are like the metallic ones I got. They're like kind of like glittery. This was, I actually painted these when I was staying at a hospital. Like this was one of my views outside. Same as this one. And I actually really like these. This was done on the 3rd of March 2022. Yeah, this was when I was at the hospital. This is my my partner's cat who sadly passed away. Rest in peace, Kimmy. Yeah, this I just did on like a post-it note with some, just like a ballpoint pen, and this one is done with like a water-based marker, I'm pretty sure. More ink and watercolor drawings with this is like the metallic paint that I had. These are cool. I like this one a lot. Trying out some different textures once again. This was based on like a doll that I really liked. And here's a flower that I drew. And here's some pictures that I just glued in here as well. Once again, this is like a self-portrait. Same as this one. These are both self-portraits, where I was kind of testing out like simplifying stuff with like very simple shapes, like these squares. I think it looks really funny. Like, I don't know, this style is fun. And here's like a sketch of a drawing I did, or like tried to do a bit larger. I never finished it actually. Oh, this is Harry Dubois. Well, at least inspired by Harry Dubois from Disco Elysium. But once again, testing out some different pens. This is from 2023. It's from the 17th of January. Then this, I actually ended up making this into a embroidery piece. So I used this as kind of like a inspiration for that embroidery piece. I actually love the way that turned out, and it's also inspired by Dionysus. I love how this one turned out as well. I like the colors with the like blue and the orange, and the hair texture and the shadows. I don't know, there's something about it. More flowers. This is from the 7th of May 2023. This is one of my characters. This is September. Oh, this is when my like obsession with foxes started. Well, I've always been obsessed with foxes, but like I drew foxes almost like every day for a while. And but here's like another bee, and this is from the 9th of May 2023. And here are some of my foxes. These are done with ink. And another self-portrait, once again with new pens in this case. And this is a watercolor fox, also from the same day. And here I started drawing foxes with like 3 colors only and without any sketches beforehand. So I tried to like paint them directly, and I think they turned out really cool. And here's a few more. Same as these ones. I love this one with the feather in his mouth. These are so cute. And this one is also very pretty, I think. And there's more foxes, and this one actually has a raven on top of it. I don't know if you can see that well. And here we have some really old sketches that I just glued in here. because I still like them. They're from 2017, apparently. Probably the 16th of November. I'm not sure if that's 100% correct. This is just a time where I posted it online, but I colored them in afterwards. Like a few days ago, I just colored a few of my really old sketches, and yeah, just to kind of bring them back to life, because they were just done in pencil. And yeah, I added these paws and everything. More pens that I tried out, I think. Like a landscape here, and then here this is just a drawing of a person. I think I just made this up. I didn't use like a reference for this, same as this one. More of these really old sketches from 2017. I did paint this one afterwards, and I inked this one. This is like a little comic that I did. This is Death Note, so like fan art basically. This was such a stupid idea I had. I think this was actually like something similar like this. Was like a text post on Tumblr or something. I don't actually remember where I got the idea for this, but I still find it really stupidly funny. And yeah, this is like my own version of Light Yagami. It's like a prince, same as this one. Yeah, I don't know. I also did some like decorations afterwards. I did those like very recently though. Oh, this is a character of mine, Twinkle the human. I actually have Twinkle the dinosaur, and this is like his human version. A friend of mine actually said that this reminds them a lot of Gorilla's art style, which I find really cool. I see that as a huge compliment. Random like doodling. Same as this one. This is also very old. This was when I was obsessed with the Joker. Like the small ones are very old, but these ones I did afterwards, like in 2024 sometime. And I also inked them only recently. But yeah, these are fun. This is kind of like when I was obsessed with Lego Batman, and specifically Batman by Telltale, like the Telltale version of the Joker. I really love, still love to this day. These are recent, so these are from the 6th of October 2024. This is when I started to play Tamagotchis, and I painted a few of them. I love my Tamagotchi. This is actually the one I own, but yeah, these were just done with some alcohol markers, I think. Well, no, these are acrylic markers actually. These are also very recent. Some foxes once again. I love my foxes. And yeah, I just tested out like some textures for leaves and just doodling a bit. I like how this looks actually. Very like art journal. I don't know how else to describe it, but like it reminds me of like journaling, like actually journaling, like with like pictures that I haven't drawn myself. Like collaging and stuff. Another fox. Once again with the these are all like done with these like acrylic markers. So are these. I think I had a few references for these, at least for this like skeleton. I'm pretty sure I did. Another person. These are from the 8th of October as well. And more foxes, as always. I also really like this one. This one I think it looks like me. I don't think I used a reference for this at all. This was just done out of my brain, just thought of imagination. More foxes. More foxes and a dead bird. I'm guessing this fox ate this bird, or killed this bird at least. I like this style though. This is another older art piece. This is Flick from Animal Crossing. This was when he was announced, and I got obsessed with him. And yeah, Flick I did in 2020, and the bugs I did afterwards very recently on the 9th of November. And these two are old, but the stuff around it, like the quotes from Animal Crossing and like the flowers and the glowing mushrooms, I did only recently as well. But this is like me imagined as an Animal Crossing character. And this is like a really old, I guess one of my personas. I don't think I would be this character if I ever made like an actual persona, but looks cute. I probably used a reference for this as well. Oh, this is the sketch is from 2020, but those like doodles around it are from the 9th of November 2024. This is my imagination of Flanker, a character from Sorcery, the game or the book, but specifically in the game. I played the game, and I also drew a few of the, what are they called, like the magical items you can use with the like spells and what they do. Same as these ones. This is also from Sorcery. This is from 2020. Yeah, my baby. And this is like my own character that I played. I played this completely blind, and it means a lot to me still. Another Joker. This is from 2018. This is like, all of this is I painted in 2018, and the like blobs and the like goo like dripping down here, as well as the shoes and the lyrics here are done very recently. Yeah, and it says, ich will keine Schokolade, ich will lieber einen Mann. These are like lyrics from a song, and it translates to, I don't want any chocolate, I would prefer a man instead. Oh, I love these. So once again, these sketches are from 2019 this time, but they were just pencil sketches at first, and I inked them only very recently again, like a few days ago. Same as this one. This one was already inked and painted, but I added these stars and like gold paint around it, and a bit of like black, and also a quote from Smallville. These are Smallville characters, so this is Lex Luthor and Clark Kent, but like my own versions of them. Does that make sense? You know, I don't know I don't know about you, but to me, Lex and Clark should have gotten together. Maybe that's just me, but like, they had so much chemistry, and I don't know, I have a weird obsession with Lex Luthor and Smallville, and I have a lot of feelings about him, and a lot of queer thoughts. These sketches are from 2018, but I added like the colors, the inking, and like these little details around them only like this year, a few days ago. But yeah, they were based on the Joker once again, like kind of my version combined with like other versions of the Joker, very inspired by other artists. Like especially this one is kind of inspired by joking around on Tumblr or Instagram and whatever. They have like a really cool version, although nowadays their new like version of the Joker looks very different. But like this is kind of my version, I guess, mixed with like a few other ones. I still love these like little doodles. We're getting to the end, but these are from 2017, these sketches. This is L Elliott, but my own version, where he's like kind of like what's it called? where he's kind of like Hannah Montana, where he's actually Hideki Ryuga, like the idol, but he at the same time is like this detective guy. Yeah, I added these like blobs or whatever on the side afterwards, but the sketches are, maybe I will also like ink these sketches at some point, but yeah. And here is the last page. When I finished it on the 9th of November 2024. Slight changes can still be made afterwards. I just liked to remind myself of that, so I can still change stuff. But I ended with another self-portrait, a very tired and sad one. Damn, I look so tired in this. But this was done with an umbrella. I wanna say no. With this was done with a mirror, and yeah, with acrylic markers again. Yeah, so that is it. It's finished. I'm gonna need a new one. But yeah, it's really interesting to see like how far I've come, and like looking at like especially like my old stuff, like looking at them now, it's very interesting like to see how my interests shifted and what sort of stuff I draw. And yeah, let me know what you thought. Do you have a favorite maybe? Or do you have a favorite medium maybe that you like to draw in? Or if you would like to like try something out, what would you like to try out the most? But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video, and I am wishing you all a wonderful day. Bye bye.